we go. Yet another RV production with the same old high tech. Well, it's different every time. It's different every time. Where do you get that? Pink breasted, white breasted, broad breasted turkeys? Turkeys? No, they're turkeys. The Venus turkeys. The pink, white breasted Venus. Yeah, all that. Something like that. Got happy reds here. Red bronze or bronze reds or reds bronze. So my question, I guess, is about what I'm doing. I think my move for helping this duck out right here is working out. It's getting harassed a little bit by a few of the ducks, especially Yellow. Where is Yellow? Yellow is probably hiding from me somewhere. There's Yellow right there. You can notice, well, Yellow might look a little more matted down and like it might have been moist recently. That's because it bites on the underside of the neck. But I've seen the other ducks do that to each other a little bit, but not nearly as much as that one does to this. It will chase this duck around. This duck is kind of an antagonizer, but it doesn't pester all the same time, the same duck and all that. It's just looking for whatever, its place. It does okay at night. They seem all okay at night, but in the daytime, this one doesn't like it by the food, doesn't like it by the water. Yep, Yellow right there. Go at it again, see if you get squared in the face again. I squirt black usually too, because it's a two-way thing kind of, but that Yellow just gets too carried away. It doesn't understand. So what do you think about that? Blasting the chicken in the face, or duck in the face with water. It's just a sprayer water. It's not like a high pressure water. It's like a pesticide spray water thing. Other than that, things seem okay. Like I think I said in the comments of the other video, the big khaki Campbells are two very aggressive biting ducks. I don't know if they bite me. They never tried to bite me, but they bite each other. They're biting that Peking duck, the big Peking, not the biggest one, the second biggest Peking duck. They were biting it on the back of the neck at the same time, jumping on the back of it, biting the neck at the same time. Doesn't look like sex, I don't know. But they rode it down into the water. It's like the head hit the bottom of the water because those ducks jumping on it. And I'm like, you guys are quarantined. They're quarantined in their own cage now. Those two khaki Campbells. They're gonna go with these guys. And if they don't get along with these guys, they'll go with my red broad-breasted to learn how behavior. My turkeys are the behavior modifiers here. Not just with how they are and how tough they are. Not even. These are the most darling birds I've ever had. Most loving, most friendly. Smartest, I think, arguably. A couple of my chickens were really smart. My chickens are smarter than average, I think, anyways. I teach them, don't do that. It's not good. Some things I let them get away with, like they're tearing apart that cardboard, but yeah, I think it's working. Because yesterday, Yellow was jumping on the back of the neck, or on the front of the neck, pestering and chasing that black duck all the time yesterday. It's hard to see that black duck. It is going to be such a beautiful duck if I get it to pull through and get bigger. If it gets twice the size of this, like the Peking size, oh my gosh. Those two Peking ducks are like the golden egg. They're like, if I can get babies from them, those Pekings are huge. Those are like turkeys, man. They're not 20 pounds. If they're 20 pound, they're in the 20-pound range. Definitely possible. Yes. But under 20 pounds, I think my Peking ducks are that I've rescued are easily um, over 20 pounds. Both of them. The big one, I don't know, maybe even 30. There it is. The Khaki Campbells mostly shut up. They're not making much more noise than anybody else. They're gonna learn behavior modifier. Yep, do it with my turkeys, and then if you don't do it with my turkeys now, wait till they get bigger and then see how they like you. If you're gonna pester them. I put the pester with the anti-pester behavior. That's except in this case. This is the nicest duck, most friendly duck, most up close duck out of all the ducks. The duck that's in here, I can't see it, the shade and the sun, but that duck is like, it's part turkey now. It runs around looking to be pet a little bit, kind of, way more than it used to, way more than any of these other ducks. It didn't come up to me to get petted, only food, that's it. But anyways, yeah, this is RV, and if you got any ideas about, think that's a good idea, that's going to work, or that's going to make things worse, spraying yellow in the face, or whoever does it. Anybody chases that duck or pesters that duck is going to get splatted in the face, because the Khaki Campbell behavior I saw was like outright like wrong, like against duck ways, you know, it's not the way to be. And I won't accept that from any bird. Pecking at the back and neck, jumping on the back, just holding on like crazy, running across this cage. No, that's not down to the water. No way. That's not acceptable. Either I have to fix these attitudes. Only one really is the new birds, the black one and the two Khaki Campbells. Because no, that's not gonna happen. I don't think I saw, whenever I picked up the black birds and picked up all the birds, I don't think I saw the white ones harassing it. So I think I'm right. Whenever I caught the Khaki Campbells, they're the guilty ones. It looked like the same thing. They were doing the same thing that happened to the black one. I'm like, no way, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it even attempted. It won't be, it's not acceptable here. Either I'm going to have to sell you or get rid of you if you don't get fixed, if I can't fix you physically and mentally. Or I'll have to eat you or get rid of you somehow. Sell you, give you away, whatever. But yeah, I'm not open for donations unless you got the same type of ducks that I have right now. Or you have the Royal Heritage Turkey, the Royal Palm, I think it is. If you have the Royal Palm Turkey, I want that. Other than that, the only breeds I want is what I have. This is a simple lesson. Do not put a whole bunch of ducks in the same enclosure, that, especially if it's a small enclosure and if they're all different breeds. Well, only 2 of them were the same breed. Well, 4 out of 6 were the same breed. There were 3 different breeds and 6 different ducks. And it's like, no, there's just different behaviors. They need the similar mindset. Anyways, sometimes these ducks look like they're growing. It looks like they're growing from yesterday. They're not arguing and fighting as much and seeing it's playing more, hopefully. That might be the next best friend for Yellow. Yellow always seemed to stick out a bit. But anyways, if you want to support me, you can email me. You got my email right there, Writing Venus. And there's the GoFundMe down below in the description. And yeah, I think I can pull this off. I'm going to start adding medications and stuff to the back of the neck of that duck. I just wanted to see that it wasn't getting worse, and I don't think it is. So that's good. That's where we're going.